Kalamechuch Hill provides a vantage point to view a built-up crescent stretching from Kakuma town to Kalobeye in the west. This is a refugee crescent that is home to almost 200,000 refugees. The refugees, mainly from Eastern and the Horn of Africa, have found solace in the sweltering heat of the semi-arid sub-county of Turkana West. Their livelihood is courtesy of the Kenya government and up to 30 humanitarian aid agencies and private sector stakeholders operating under the Humanitarian Private Sector Partnership Program, HPPP.
This was really born out of the desire and the will and the increasing engagement of the private sector in humanitarian action. We're very much looking to support this engagement with local private sector in meeting long-term needs of not only the refugees, but also looking to, in parallel to meeting refugee needs, looking at the Kenya host community needs as well. And Equity Bank has been at the forefront of that, supporting cash grants to vulnerable Kenyan families in areas where refugees are now settling outside of the camp.
The Crescent is served by only one bank that opened a branch in Kakuma to serve the host community, refugees, and the employees of the 30-odd players that provide humanitarian support to the visitors.
Equity Bank has been central to this, and we are currently the chair of the HPP in East Africa. That partnership has seen us deepen the work we do with UN agencies. We've also started engaging in Uganda, where we are working with WFP and the South Sudan refugees who are being moved from food programming to cash-based interventions, which is a more dignified and sustainable way of interventions with least cost to the beneficiaries, but also to the UN agencies.
Although the population of the refugee community matches that of the host community in a region strained by limited resources, a peaceful symbiotic coexistence has been established by the administration through education, trade, and social interaction programs.
Due to the interactions that the local community has had with the refugees, especially in terms of business, we have seen businesses grow in the host community because of the large populations. And one of the interesting things that we came up with recently as a county government is the idea of market integration, whereby we have a common market that is being used by the refugees and the host community to promote businesses and also the peaceful coexistence, because that is a prerequisite to any development in any region.
What we do as Locado is peace building and conflict mitigation, energy and environment, livelihood, governance and good leadership, and a program for peace and sports. We started bringing the program called Sport for Peace. So the youth than going to raid and shooting and killing, we told them they should compete using a football playing, the volleyball and athletics. Let them compete with using a football so that they can win a game than going to shoot and kill. And there's life and death.
Community leaders have been invaluable in fomenting cohesion between the host community and the refugees. An elder, Peter Ekiru, encourages the Turkana to embrace the visitors for mutual benefit.
Hapo awali kuna maneno ambayo ilikuwa ijaeleweka vizuri baina ya community na refugee. Asua kwa upande wa haki ya ajira, makibarua, mambo kama hayo. Na kupitia ile msukosuko ilitokea, iliwekwa mpangilio na tuna uhusiano mzuri. Kiasi cha kuwa hata Kakuma town kuna wafanyabiashara wengi wa refugee. Na at the same time kwa upande wa refugee tuna wafanyabiashara wengi wa Kenya ambao wako kwa refugee. Hiyo inamaanisha tuna uhusiano. Na tunapata makibarua. Baadhi ya washirika wangu wengi wameajiriwa kazi ndani ya hii UN. Wengine ni watchman, wengine G4S, wengine wako kwa maofisi LWF. Kwa hivyo kuna namna ambalo tunaona hii kambi kwa asilimia kubwa kama 50 kwenda juu tunasaidika.
Most of the refugees living in the 4 Kakuma camps depend on rations provided by United Nations agencies. A significant number are thriving on commerce and trade, as well as rudimentary agriculture to supply fresh food to the huge refugee market. By far, the largest shopping outlet is run by Ethiopian refugee Yohannes Mesfin. Stocks of powdered milk, wheat flour, rice, pasta, mattresses, and just about everything that diverse nationalities require pile to the rafters of his shop. Adjacent the mall is a yard stocking new motorcycles and bicycles.
Nakuja Kakuma 2001. Biashara hapa ndo naanza. Watu ndo naandikia mimi kazi, naanza na nafagio jumbani kama hivyo chafu nafagio. Nafanyia watu jumba karibu maka 3. So nasanya pesa yangu, nafanyia biashara. Kuti nakuja nafungua. Sasa pesa yangu naingia direct account. Sasa nakaa hapa, biashara yangu sasa iko na duka yangu kubwa sana. Nashukisha mahali hata nakosa hata lori mbili kwa barabara.
Mesfin considers the refugee camp home away from home and is at peace to live among people living in exile.
Naamini Yesu tunamuka, yeye ndo mwenyewe inabariki mimi nchi hapa Kenya. Naelewa na hawa, nasaidia na hawa, kanisa najengia. Watu wengine sema refugee sina haja ya refugee. Sisi mwenyewe kila mtu kuna refugee. Hiyo dunia inakaa siku kidogo. Wewe kama miaka 50 inakaa, Mungu atachukua.
Many of the refugees have been forced by circumstances to be innovative. They have found ways to live in dignity in difficult circumstances. Olivier Kitumaini from the Democratic Republic of Congo has opened a clothing and shoes shop in the camp. He is also set to provide financial services through an Equity Bank agency within the camp.
Hii biashara inanisaidia mna mingi sana kama mkimbizi. Inanisaidia kupata kitu kidogo kama vile pesa ya kununua chakula fulani nakosa kwa familia kama vile nyama, na inanisaidia tena juu watoto yangu nawasomesha kwa masomo sio ya wakimbizi, nalipa pesa. Na target education yao ikuwe strong. Wateja wangu wengi ni wa Kenya. Wanakuja kutafuta kitu ya quality hapo kwangu. Ndio najua Obama shop mtu anauza kitu yenye inafaa. Ndio maana mimi nafikiria nizidi kuendelea na maendeleo, nikiendelesha Kenya yetu kama vile imetupokea ni kama nchi yetu.